You can't rely on yesterday's success. Every day you wake up, you better press reset. A Press Reset podcast is our weekly podcast where we talk about the do's and don'ts, the ins and the outs, the tips and the tricks of the t-shirt business. And this ain't no one-man band. I'm with my right-hand man, the two. It's dope music that you hear behind us. He produced it. And mostly all of the tracks on our reels, he produced it. So check him out. It's the two on all platforms. You can use his music for your podcast, for your reels. Woo-woo. And I'm Swin, the inventor of Fractals print pods. And for the last 10 years, I was in a garage creating a press that's leading the next entrepreneurs, clothing brand owners, people that are just looking to diversify their income through the apparel game. I got you. And that brings us here today. Press Reset Podcast, man. This is a deep one, man. I'm talking about something that's hitting in the heart. For my apparelpreneurs out there, I like that one too. The apparelpreneurs. You know what I'm saying? For my people out there, and just people that, in general, that feel like there's a better way. I'm waiting on that perfect opportunity, right? Talking about taking the leap. Talking about taking the leap. And everybody's sitting there waiting for the perfect time, man. All right? You won't have all the answers. The timing will not be perfect. The game that we think we playing is perfect timing, have all your ducks in a row, low risk. And this feels like the smart thing to do. This feels very mature, right? And you waiting on that time where soon as I get my credit right, soon as I graduate from school, soon as I get this new relationship, soon as I get a divorce. That's the game we think we play in perfect timing. But really, all that delaying, you just pushing your goals back a little further. Press reset. Yeah. You pressing reset on your life today. You got to take that leap. Because the game that we actually playing, the game that all of us is actually playing is the initiation. Woo-woo. Take that action. Action actually creates the motion. Action creates the motion. Woo-woo. Today. Oh man, we're gonna have to fix this bell too. There we go. Action creates the motion. It's not the opposite way. We don't sit there and wait for everything to work out. Waiting for me to get this raise. And I'm waiting for this. And I'm waiting for that. You can wait all day until you're 80. I'm gonna play it safe. I mean, you got one life to live. What you playing it safe for? You got one life and you got big dreams. Man, real talk. I used to go to work. One of my last jobs I had before I took the leap was I worked at this collection agency. Yeah, I wasn't that guy asking for the money. That wasn't me. I would call corporations trying to get them to hand over their debt to me, right? So I'm sitting there every other day I come to that cubicle, I would just cry. This was not where my body, every cell in my body was not aligned with that place. I was doing music, I had movies, I was doing tours in another place, and now I'm back here because I'm living this life where I think I need to be. I was a father, I was a young husband, a young family man, and I figured that this was the space that I should be in because I seen my father do it. It was killing me. I learned some things, now that I've passed that journey, I've learned that I needed to be there. I took 80 to 100 calls a day. I was calling people, asking them to give me their money. Hand your debt over to me, I got you. I learned how to negotiate in that space. So I needed that tool to be where I'm at now. But I knew that wasn't for me. Quick story, man. Fractals, bro. If I would have waited for the perfect timing, if I would have waited until, right, I found a welder that would do it for the price I needed, If I'd have waited and I got a patent attorney, right, saved up that money, there's always something that comes up. If I'd have waited until I got the perfect space for me to shoot content, too, we've been talking about this podcast for how long? Probably like a year or two. We knew it was coming. And this ain't really the format that we envisioned it, but if we'd have waited for that perfect timing, we still wouldn't launch. So we figured, hey, you see that first step, you gotta take that first step. This is how I envision. I'm a visual person, right? There's millions of people on this edge of this life, this canyon that we on, right? People over here, we got dreams, we got aspirations, we got goals. We got these feelings inside of us. We seen these visions of what our life could be like or who we will be at some point in our life. We see these things. There's millions of people. There's a canyon in front of us. There's a cliff. It's thousands of feet. Fall to your death. On the other side of the cliff, though, is your dreams, your goals. It's cloudy up in here. You don't see no steps or nothing. You don't see there's no path to getting there. You don't know what. People throwing rocks over the edge and you just waiting. They be like, man, ain't no bottom. You look down the cliff, you see people taking these long jumps. You don't know what happened to them. You're like, man, I'm gonna stay right here on this 9 to 5. I'm gonna play it safe. I got 401k, I'm getting insurance, living check to check, not happy, but I'm secure. And that's a false sense of security. Press reset. Come on. That's a false sense of security. You ain't really secure. You walk into work that day and they fire you right there on the spot. Let you go for some bullshit, you out the door. They don't care that you just got a new car. You just got into a new house. They don't care that you gotta pay your kids' bills. You gotta pay for this and that, sports, everything costs. They don't care about that. That's a false sense of security. But it gives you a little safety. It don't make you press the button. It don't make you reset your life, but it's secure. Somebody next to you is like, you can see them thinking about it. They talking to you, they like, man, I can't live this life no more. Like, I know there's something better for me. I can feel it, man, I see it. You can see them take a couple steps back. There's people in their ear. It's their mom, it's their friends, co-workers. Man, what you gonna do? What if you jump it? What if you lose your job? What if you fall to your death? What? All of these voices is at his ear. They at you, trying to make you stop doing what you gotta block all that out. You see it. He's going through it in his mind. He take that leap. He disappears into the clouds. Nobody knows. Shit. I'm just gonna stay here and continue to do this. Once I get these ducks rolled, once I get everything lined up, then I'm gonna take my leap. But I ain't gonna do it like that. Time passes. You see him rise up on the other side out of that cloud. He went through that journey. You don't know what happened. Once you leave that cliff and you take that leap, you don't know what happened. That's the journey that I committed to. That's the journey that you commit to. And you gotta trust, man. I'm not telling you to jump just off the whim, no plan, no idea. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you that you won't have to see every step along the way, because that's not really how it happens. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Press reset. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's really not that easy. It takes some level of risk, some level of sacrifice to get to that other side. And really, it's the action that creates the motion. It's the action of jumping that creates the step. You can't see around the corner. You just can't see around the corner. It takes you getting there, bend that corner, now you can see. Now you got wisdom. Real talk. I got 5 words for y'all today. These 5 words is this: intent, action, motion, alignment, momentum. Woo-woo. Off that intent, you gotta have the intent. You gotta have the plan. You gotta have a clear vision. You may not see it all, but you got a vision. You gotta have a feeling. I'm not telling you to jump without the feeling. You gotta have a feeling though. You gotta know where you at right now. There's gotta be something better. If I die in the process of this action, it's better than me staying here. Woo woo. That feeling has gotta be stronger than that feeling of where you at right now. That sense of security, even though you're dying inside. And to be real talk too, that's where a lot of disease come from, man. I feel like if people actually lived the life that they wanted to live, took the chances that they wanted to take, didn't play it so safe, that would remove some of that diseases that we got in our body. Disease is just something that's dis-ease. It's not in alignment. It's not in alignment with who you are. It has disharmony in your body. And a lot of that because every day we going to work, this 9 to 5 that we put in is going against who we are. We slowly dying inside and it's creating diseases. That's deep though. Have a clear decision, and that's an internal commitment. You gotta have it. That action, the action comes before the clarity. That action will come. You won't really get the complete clarity until you take the action. And you gotta accept that risk that comes along with it. The risk of you deciding that, hey, where I'm at right now, it's worth me taking that risk to get into the next space. And that action actually creates the motion. You gotta jump in the water, man. Surfers don't stand on the beach, on the shore like, man, the big one's coming today, I can feel it. When it comes, I'ma paddle out there and get it. It's too late. That's not how we thinking. They go out in the water, so when the wave comes, they're able to catch it. Press reset, baby. And it could be just the action of them getting in the water, which creates the wave to come. But if you're waiting for it, you're gonna miss it. So you gotta take that energetic action. And now you get information. That reveals all the information you need to know. You took that one step, now you learned something. Now I got a little wisdom for that next step. The more you take these steps on a daily basis, now you get the wisdom. You see the patterns coming. You can't see them patterns when you're on the cliff, when you're on the shore, and you waiting for the perfect time, you don't get no pattern. You ain't got no information. The only information you seeing is these people jumping off them cliffs going, ah, he must have died. That ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna stay right here where I'm comfortable, come home after work, drink a couple beers, watch my TV show, dream about the next life. One day when I retire, I'm gonna get to doing what I love to do. It's not how it works, baby. This is the alignment. Once you take that intent, the action, the motion, you've created the alignment. Now the universe got to align with what you're talking about because it ain't just talk no more, it's action. You done put that talk to the side. It's like them boxers, boy, all that press conference, they be woofing. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. When that bell ring and you get in that ring, all that talking is over. Now it's time to get it. That's the alignment. You've done the action, you created the motion. Now you got the alignment. Hey, the universe says, he's real. A real one is here. A real one is here. Everybody else talking on the cliff. We got a real one. He jumped. Create the steps. Hurry up. Create the steps. Create those. He needs to meet this person. He needs to run into this person. This needs to happen in his life for him to learn this. The alignment starts to form now because you've taken the leap. All that don't happen. It's all talk. Everybody can talk and dream, bro. Everybody got dreams every night. The universe don't form to your dreams. It forms to your actions. You got that alignment now. Now you got momentum, baby. Now you riding it. The wave done came. The surfer done hopped on. He done paddled. He took the action to get out there. He waited. He seen it. Oh, that's the one I've been waiting on. He starts to paddle. I surfed one time. I'm a pro though. He starts to paddle. That wave is coming. You got to get momentum though. You can't just stand there and then jump on a wave. You miss it. It goes right past you. You gotta get momentum with it. You gotta catch up to that speed. Woo! Now you caught the wave. Now you got the momentum. You can't stand on the sideline of your life and wait for everything to line up. That ain't how momentum works. Momentum is just that. Energy, thought, intent, and motion. Now you got momentum. You gotta post every day. You gotta post a couple times a day. You gotta post a couple times a week. You gotta create the momentum. Damn, I posted, man, I got 3 likes. They don't love me. I'm done. Never gonna be shit. Man, you gotta keep posting. Post daily, weekly, monthly, until you hit a big one. Bing! Hey, we was posting hella, right? Man, we posted one, it was just like, hey, this is a cool video, man. Let's just drop this. Before you know it, I'm like, hey, man, you seen that video? Shit, that shit got like 20,000 shares. Boom, reset it. Man, that shit got 24,000 shares. Boom, and it was running. You never know. It's called momentum. The algorithm of life. The universe got its algorithm too. It sees who's really doing it, who's really about it, who's really putting in the work, who's really grinding, who's staying up late, who's getting up early. It sees these things, boy, so you can't fake it. Don't jump and you faking it, bro. Please don't jump and you faking it. I'm not there. Bro, you gonna hit the flow like that. Don't jump and you faking it. You gotta be real about it. You gotta address those demons inside of you. You gotta go face to face with them. Every morning, boy, you better press reset. I'm gonna get a new one. Jump with intent. Jump with action. Get that motion. Universe will align to you, and you're gonna get momentum. Ooh, ooh. I got a play for y'all today. This is a play, man, that I want y'all to exercise in your life, right? This first one is move with intent. Move with intent. Write one thing down this week that you're gonna move with intent. You're gonna use the resources you got. Don't think, hey, I'm gonna wait for this, I'm doing that. Once I get this, I'm gonna save this money. And use the resources that you got right now. Move with it. This week, write down one thing that you're gonna do. Use what you got. Don't wait for nothing. Push go on it and roll. Roll with it, man. Don't be waiting. Our problem is, man, this is one of the problems too. I'm just a little side note, bro. The problem is we be stopping our own momentum. We be, well, I want this and do this. And you take one action forward, things start to line up, and then you're like, damn, I ain't do this right. Oh, I need to, and then you push the brake. Man, all gas, no brake. Woo, woo. All gas, no brake. When you get momentum, don't push the brake on it. Keep it rolling. So this week, use the tools, the money, the time you already got. Set a 48-hour window to execute and do that. And once you got it, keep moving with it. Because intent without motion and energy is just imagination. That's play number one. Play number two is this. The cold shower. The cold shower treatment is this. It's winter, it's perfect timing. Some of y'all living in the cold climate. Phoenix is still a little warm out here. Shit, I got short sleeve on. But for most of the country, it's winter. Take that first motion of intent. Think about 2 other ways how that intent will actually add to your goal. what the results of that intent will be, jump in the shower, do your thing like you do it, but those last 2 minutes of your shower, turn it cold as you can. Shock your body. Intentionally get yourself out of your comfort zone and now go through your goals. Yeah, I said I was gonna do this. Okay, I did it. What does that look like? Because that water hitting you, it's gonna try to break you. It's gonna be hard for you to think and focus on what you wanna do and your intent and the results that you want. This is focusing on two things. For one, is getting you out of your comfort zone intentionally. Practice doing that. Two, the second thing is strong, is focusing on your mind. Mental strength, mental capacity, the muscle to stay focused during the outside distractions. Focus on that goal, what it feels like, what it looks like, what it tastes like, what you're gonna be doing. Focus on these things for 30 days. Do this for 30 days. Go hot, cold 3 times at the end of your shower. Before you know it, you're 15 days in it, it's getting easier. By that last 5-10 days, I want you to just jump in there, cold water. Cold water, no warm at all. Cold water with it. Go straight to your goal, straight to your intent. What it feels like, what it looks like. Focusing straight on it. Say it out loud. Run that play, man. Check in with me. Hit the comments below. Tap in with me. I want to know how that's working for you, because it worked for me. We here in a new space, a new city. I had to run these plays to get out of your comfort zone and tell you, you gotta get like extra momentum. You gotta get a little extra fire up on you. You gotta get some more velocity to get up out of that comfort zone, a space where you've been at, a place where you grew up at, right? Away from people that know you too well. They always want to bring you back to where you at. You have to get extra momentum. Did these things for about 3 to 6 months. Ran these plays. Writing on my window, on my mirror, how can it get better than this? Ask the universe the right questions, man. The universe is, come on, man, it's a fractal, man. ChatGPT, AI, it ain't nothing but the universe. They modeled that after the universe. You ask ChatGPT the right question, it's gonna give you the right answer. If you all distracted and you don't know how to formulate your questions right, you gonna get that. They're gonna tell you all kind of craziness. That's how the universe works. Until you perfect how to ask the right question to get the answers you want, I ask, man, how can it get better than this? I ask that every morning. Damn, I love where I'm at. I appreciate where I'm at, but how can it get better than this? It's showing me on a daily basis how I get better than this. Like I told you, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, right? Man, make sure y'all subscribe. We're doing this on a weekly basis, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe to the channel. Tap in with us at Fractals. I'm Swin, inventor of Fractals Print Pods, and for the last 10 years, I was in the garage creating a press that's leading this next generation of creatives and entrepreneurs, giving you the freedom to express yourself and your big dreams in these small spaces. So check this out. Your actions actually create the motion. There we go.